everyone, this is Maria and welcome back to my Christmas craft countdown. Today I'm going to show you some junk journals. I made one for myself and I also made a few for gifts, and so I'll go ahead and show you those. This is not a tutorial. Tangi Baxter on YouTube has a really wonderful tutorial that's easy to follow. So I'll go ahead and put her information in the description of this YouTube video. But I wanted to show you what I came up with. First of all, a junk journal is kind of like a smash book, where it's basically like a junk drawer. I like to think of it as a junk drawer in a book. Okay, so everything that goes in here lies absolutely flat, like paper ephemera. And so it's made out of this composition book. Yep, this simple composition book that cost me about $1. And look what I came up with. Isn't that pretty? And it's so much fun to make. And the reason I'm including this in my Christmas craft countdown is because you can actually make this in one afternoon. It's really easy once you get started. And so I know Tangi says to use, you can use different kinds of paper, like leftover scrapbook paper, and you can do that. But for me personally, I still prefer to go with a theme. So this one is my Christmas one, and let me go ahead and open it for you. I put, I can't remember if Tangi used ribbons to close hers, but I chose to do that. And I just glued the ribbon down. I did double ribbon, and I actually glued it down on the inside, and then I laid the paper down. So anyways, and this is an ornament that I found at Joann's last year, right after Christmas, because everything was really slashed. I think like 70 or 80% off. So they have quite a few ornaments left over, and check Michael's also in some other stores. But this was paper, like cardboard. You can see it's flat, and it had this around here. I think I added the bells to it. I think I added that. And the star, I think the star was a little further up where it was in the way, so I just took it off and glued it back down. So, and then I added a button there, and I added this trim that came with the bells came on this trim. I found that last year at Joann's. And I didn't put the bells on the back. And then you're going to need ribbon here. So, hey, why don't I go ahead and show you what you're going to need? Okay, let me set this down. I got overly excited here. So, okay, so to make a junk journal, you're going to need this composition book that cost about $1. You're going to need some ribbon to go with whatever your color scheme or your theme. I'm using Christmas, so I found these at Michael's already really marked down low. You're going to need some small binder clips. Got these at Home Depot. And the reason you're going to use those is you're going to use these and tie some ribbon. You just slide the ribbon right in, and then you're going to tie it in a knot up on top. And then you're going to clip them, use them to clip things into your junk journal, okay? And then you might want to trim those too, something like that. I like to trim at an angle. I like that little angle look. So anyways, you can see I have several here, ready to go. You're going to need some glue. I love this Scotch wrinkle-free glue sticks. I get these at Joann's, and I don't know if they have them at Michael's, but I'm assuming they do. But for sure they have them at Joann's in the scrapbooking section. I think they're like $3.99, but use your 50% coupon, you get it half price. Glue is hardly ever on sale at Joann's, and so you can always use your coupons on glue and have it ready. Okay, and then I use zip dry glue also for the heavier things. And so like when I put the ribbon on the front and before I laid that paper down, I like my zip dry glue. And like for the heavier things like the ornament and stuff on the front. And so for the inside, I actually used just a regular glue stick, like a school glue stick. And I also used this like for the cover when I wanted a little bit more strength. But otherwise, the pages I'm going to show you, you can use the regular glue stick. And so you're going to need some scissors, regular scissors, and I always have my little scissors to trim those little rough edges. And you can use any paper that you want, but I love a theme, and I bought 2 of these Thanksgiving weekend. Michael's had a big sale, and I ended up getting these stacks for like $6.99, which was a really great deal. Okay, so that's all you're going to need that I can think of right now. And so I untied my ribbon, and I had double ribbons, and I went ahead and put paper on the front and then paper on the front, the first page. And this is where I use the regular glue stick, school glue stick. I have these little, see these little clips? They're like little, let me see if I could take one. They're like those little miniature clothespins. I found those at Michael's, I think last year or the year before. And so I just sort of buy things right after the holidays especially and just put it away, and I may use it later. And so you can see I already have a photograph in here of my husband when he was a little boy. There he is. And his grandparents. His grandparents right there, his mother. They lived in Pennsylvania. And I love that photo. And there's an old-fashioned Christmas tree in the background. There's a really fun card. This is a great way to save like those cards. You know, the pictures you get in the mail from people that have their kids made into postcards, or Christmas cards, I should say. There's my little great nieces, and they look so cute sitting on Santa's lap. They're all grown up now. And those are my other nieces. And those are my husband's brother's little girls, and they're so cute, Tiffany and Tara. And so anyways, and so you're going to need some inks also. Oh, let me show you the inks real quick. Sorry about that, but you're going to need these type of inks, and Tangi will show you how to use them. And again, I just use like the colors that I think go with the holidays. Like I use greens and reds in here. And for Halloween, I'd used a lot of orange, purples, and blacks. And anyways, you can see it's a really great way to use all this paper. I had a lot of Christmas paper. I also love Halloween, so I have a ton of Halloween paper that I just love. And so there you go. This is my Christmas one, and this one's for me. I'm going to make another one for myself because I know one is not going to be enough. Let me show you some others that I made. This one is for my granddaughter, and there's her school picture right there, and her initial. This paper I got from the American Girl paper I found at Joann's. It was, I had a 50% coupon, so I know I got it really inexpensive, and I think it was like $19.99 otherwise, so I think I paid like $10 or $12 for it, but there's a ton of paper in it. It's great. Let's just put it this way. There's enough paper in there for me to make 2 more for my other 2 granddaughters. And so here are the different ribbons I use that Tangi will show you how to tie that off. And I got this really cool trim. I think Tangi's video also has this, like these little dinkle ball type trims. I just happened to find this in the trim section at Joann's, and it went perfectly, the colors. And so let me go ahead and undo this. And I love this ribbon also I found at Joann's. And so you could see the paper. It's so cute. And then see the colors are more really bright, and they go with the paper. And I know that my granddaughters are going to love these. I still have to make the other 2. But we're not quite into December yet to the weekend, so I'm going to have to really hurry. And but not super rush, but get it done because time is going by super fast, don't you think? And so there you go. I love this one. It's so much fun, and I know she's going to love it. This one I made from a stack of paper. My husband had bought it for me last year because I love butterflies, and the name of my novel is Butterfly Hollow. So there's lots of butterflies in it, and this is really pretty. Butterflies, birds. And you can journal in here also. And so, but it's just tons of fun to make. Oh, look at that one. I just love it. And the paper is just fun to look at. So I can hardly wait to fill this one up. But like I said, they make great gifts. And let me show you this last page. There you go. And there you go. So that's pretty much it. These are my junk journals. And especially my Christmas junk journal. Okay, well, I hope you have fun, and if you do make a junk journal, I hope you'll make a YouTube video out of it, and so I can see it and share it with the rest of us. Okay, thanks a lot, and have happy holidays, you guys, and thanks for coming back. Bye-bye.